We're all about words and we're all about hearing and capturing the words and preserving it for history for all times. I mean, it's what makes what we do so phenomenal. It's why it's a passion for so many people. It's not just a job because this is important stuff that we're doing. And I was listening this morning to a lecture, and it was fascinating me because we were always trying to figure out, how can I write faster? How can I do this more accurately, cleaner, clearer, crisper, faster? And they were talking about, totally off subject, but they were talking about playing stuff in reverse. And for those of you children of the 60s, you'll remember all of the Beatles stuff where it was like, well, it's interesting music, but if you play it backwards, there's a hidden message. And there's a whole theory out there that playing it backwards is your subconscious, that there are messages in there that is your subconscious speaking. Like, take it or leave it. I don't know. It's fascinating because what came out of this study was that babies, when they're learning speech, they learn it backwards first. It's linear, but in a different direction than we can imagine. And they've got all these babies that are just babbling and not making any sense, and they're playing it backwards. And there are very distinct, and in reaction to interaction with their parents, voices saying hello, and just simple things, but the word is there, the meaning is there, the interaction is there. And that I truly believe that our brains have such capability that it's impossible for us in physical bodies in this physical realm to imagine what is possible. And I truly do believe that we are not afraid of what we can't do. We are not afraid that we are powerless. We are really intimidated by the fact that we are powerful, because with great power comes responsibility. And that's a whole different video, but fascinating stuff. So if your brain as a baby can hear things and learn things in reverse, then us out there trying to capture words in those moments, I'm thinking about those moments where you drop a word or you transpose a word, or you're looking on the screen and you go, that's not what they said. How did I get those words backwards? And you're looking at your notes and you're thinking, no, I deliberately wrote there are, and it came out are there. That's not what I heard. I heard it backwards. There's no point to this video. I'm just sharing with you that it's kind of fascinating how our minds work, how our hearing works. Because aside from the fact that a lot of us have very selective hearing, except when we're in jobs and we hear every word because it's not our partner or a significant person trying to get us to believe something we actually don't believe. So we're not hearing it. Just fascinating stuff. There's a thing called auditory pareidolia. Now, it's like you think it's for the EVT stuff, the ghost recordings where there's people talking. You got to slow that stuff down or isolate those tracks to be able to hear it. But somebody will tell you, it sounds like they're saying I'm here, and I'm like, I don't hear it. But once they tell you what they hear, then you can't help but hear it. You're predisposed to listen for that thing, which is what really makes it hard when we're reporting, because they know this job better than we do. We've never maybe taken a deposition or testimony in this case, and it's all news to us. And so until we get clicked into that mindset of what is this case all about, it's harder to hear. If somebody sits down and tells you what you're going to be hearing in this testimony, it's so much easier. That's why tests are hard. We sit there waiting for that moment when, oh, okay, I get it. That's what this test is about. And then it all flows. And even a list of words doesn't give you enough information about what's coming up on the test. If they told you it was going to be a test about logging or engineering equipment or something crazy like, you know, the body cam on an officer when they're making an arrest, I don't know, might make it easier because your brain is looking for what's familiar territory. So auditory pareidolia is pareidolia is when we're looking for patterns. You know, it constellations, it stars in the sky. It's being able to predict what we think we're looking at or looking for those patterns. And auditory pareidolia is looking for auditory patterns. And sometimes there just aren't any, unless you have a job where every other sentence has the word like in it. And like, and it's a video. So you've got to get every one of them. Damn. Yeah, auditory pareidolia. Anyway, I share that with you. Give me some thoughts. If not, just consider this was a few minutes of you not having to do anything else important. Love you. Talk to you later.